Hey guys, Matco Toby here with another new product review. Today I'm going to highlight our brand new sets of universal impact sockets that are under our new Torque Force line. And that's what these are. These are pretty awesome. And I'll kind of get into the details on these new ones here in a second. But really what I want to highlight is this is a great brand new kit that's bringing these sockets back to being a 100% USA made product. And that's a great thing to see, right? We're all looking to see our economy get better. All these tool companies, as much as we want to keep everything as American made as possible, the simple truth is that we operate in a pretty global economy, and some products just have to be manufactured overseas to keep the costs down. And that's not just solely Matco doing that, as much as you know, some of the other brands like to claim as much USA made as they are. They have a hefty majority of their stuff is being produced overseas as well. So we try to keep everything as Heartline here to the U.S. as our USA made toolboxes, right? Jamestown, New York's where all of our toolboxes are manufactured, 100% USA made. All of our ratchets are made at our ratchet plant in Illinois. A lot of our wrenches and chrome sockets, all that stuff, right? So we have a plethora of things that are USA made, owned under our line, and then we also have outreach to some other suppliers. But the truth is, though, that we want to see things be as USA made as possible, and with growing tensions of some of the stuff happening overseas, it's not only from a point of having the American pride to have it be USA made, but it's a point of the logistics of really, you know, if we have products that are made in Taiwan and there's a growing conflict between China and Taiwan, you know, what happens if something occurs and now we're not able to fulfill our orders? And that's the simple truth of what it looks like from a global manufacturing scale. So I just want to say all that to basically highlight how cool it is to have these sockets being brought back to being a USA made socket, and a much better version of what we've had previously. So I'll highlight two things here. We have our ADV impact sockets, swivels, and I've loved these for what they are. They're at the right price point, but again, these are made in Taiwan. They have kind of a big collar around the outside and a pin style design, and they've been okay. They're lifetime warranty just the same. So that's been the cheapest option to get into. And then our second option was our pinless design, which I typically preferred, but they come at quite a bit of a heftier price. And those have a ball swivel, or like a pinless style swivel in there, a little snap ring holding that piece in, and those got you a little bit of better articulation. They're not quite as bulky as the pin style. And when these were produced, they were initially a USA made product, but they did shift to being an overseas made product some time ago. But the quality still seemed to be there. And again, that's no slight on the overseas manufacturing, because the quality has gotten substantially better across the board. But we did want to make a conscious effort on a lot of these things, and that's again where these brand new Torque Force sockets are coming in. And so this is a shift back to a pin style socket. That being said, that pin that's in there is actually laser welded inside, so there is no manufacturing marks. There's no collar to hold it in. I'm not sure exactly how they're able to get that done, because from all intents and purposes, I can't see any snap ring or collar that would hold that pin in place, other than it just being fit into there the way it is. So you have a beveled, like tapered edge on the edge of the socket, and then a nice thinly machined shaft on the socket end to be able to get you a 30-degree articulation, which is also the thinnest and tightest angle of any impact swivel that's on the market. And then on top of that, the reason that we're calling them the Torque Force sockets, if you look in there, you have the flats almost have like a bit of a dome to each flat. The fit on that fastener is going to be quite a bit tighter fit, so much so that, you know, you might be looking at like a 15 millimeter GM hub bolt, and where a normal 15 millimeter swivel might just go on there, even with all that corrosion and rust that's on there. This, you might actually have to take a hammer and tap that on a little bit, because the flats are going to hug it so much tighter. So it's a pretty cool option to know you're going to have the tightest grip on that socket, or on that fastener, and then have also, again, the tightest angle to be able to articulate. And like I said, 100% US made, and you maintain a lifetime warranty. And the best part, I don't know how they're doing it, but we're keeping our price point down below our pinless set that's not a USA made product. So that's a great thing to see, and just know that there's more to be excited about coming down the line. I've got this Torque Force set in deeps and shallows currently in 3/8 drive only. I'm sure we're gonna keep expanding that line as they keep growing. So I'll have these on the truck if anybody wants to see them. Feel free to reach out to your local distributor. If they did decide to grab any of these at their last sales meeting, they might have them on hand as well. Otherwise, reach out in the comments as always with questions, and I'll catch you on the next review. Thanks.